Hi guys, today we're going to review your old sight words. Those are words that you have to know quickly with your eyes and your brain. Then we are going to learn 2 new sight words and the tricks that will help us remember them. Are you ready to review? Let's get started. I want you to review your word and your trick, please. First word. We. Good job. He. And. Are you getting these quickly, even before I do? Is. It is cold. Little. The. Can. How are you doing? My why. This is my why, and that's our trick with the word my. Do those dishes. You are in trouble. Just kidding. I want you to remember the word. Next, pretend to steer. Go. To. Our trick is to the park to play. Like. I like it when you remember these words quickly. I did it. A boy says, ah. Put your glasses on like mine. C. Here comes our pirate word, R. With. Some of you have learned the secret about TH. Can you do it for me? Yes. Scrub your arms. Was. The pig was dirty. See how the A has a little bathtub there for him to get clean? Brush your hair. She. Have. I have a headache. And pound in the stake for this sign. For. Our trick is the house is for sale, and we pound in that stake to put up the for sale sign. Now, for this lesson, you can pause me while you grab your sight word materials, which are a red crayon, your screen, and a sheet of paper. You're gonna lay yours flat. I'm gonna hold mine up. And the first sight word that we're gonna study, the new one today, is of. It's spelled O-F. And this lady is the Queen of Hearts. So we're going to pretend to bow to the Queen. Now, we don't have a queen in our country. Other countries do. We're just pretending to help you remember the word. Can you bow to the Queen? Good job. And our trick is the Queen of Hearts. Let's practice writing the word of. Are you ready? Get your crayon up. Let's write and spell of. Begin. O F spells of, and that is a sight word. Let's look. O should say what sounds? Ah or O? It's making the U sound. It's confused, and that's why this is a sight word. Of. F is almost sounding like a V, depending on your accent and the way you say it. Of. Hear it? So both of those letters are very tricky sound-wise. So you just have to remember and get it in your brain really well. Put your finger on the bumpy O. Let's say this word out loud as we trace it 3 times. Go. O, F, of, O, F, of. One more time. O, F, of. Good work, guys. Can you stand up? Put your arm out toward me. You're going to tap your arm once for each letter and smooth down your arm when we read the word. 3 times is the magic number. Go. O, F, of. O, F, of. O, F, of. Good job. You are a student of your teacher. Who is your teacher this year in kindergarten? Now, this time, take your screen and put it on top of the word of. We're going to use our finger, trace and spell 3 times in your whisper voice. Can you do it? I know you can. Let's go. O, F, of. O, F, of. O, F, of. Good work, boys and girls. Now, can you think of your own sentence using the word of? I am a student of, and say your teacher's name. You could even say, I am a student of, what's your school's name? New Martinsville School, right? Now, don't forget, our trick is the Queen of Hearts, and we take a bow. Here are your hearts right by the letter F. Now, we have one more sight word, and boy, is it a big one. Can you see a trick of T and H when they're together in a word? They stick out their tongues at each other and they say, th. Can you do that for me? Th. That will help you. Here's the sight word part. EY is saying A. This sight word is they. And I want you to hold up 2 fingers and bring them together. They are sisters. See how there's 2 girls on each top part of the Y? They are sisters. So as you read it, you're going to hold up 2 fingers and bring them together for our trick that will help your brain remember this word very well. Now, grab that paper and crayon. We're going to make this word bumpy. Let's write it and say it out loud. Go. T-H-E-Y spells they. Can you underline that TH? What's the secret about T and H when they're together in a word? What do? Make that sound. Yes, they are naughty and bratty letters when they get together. Here's our sight word part. And later on, we're going to teach you another secret about EY. I can't wait, but I don't want to give you too many secrets at once. Let's trace this word 3 times with our finger as we say it out loud and feel the bumps. Go. T-H-E-Y, they. T-H-E-Y, they. T-H-E-Y, they. Stand up, put your arm out, and you're going to spell it and tap it with me. Ready, get set, go. T-H-E-Y, they. T-H-E-Y, they. T-H-E-Y, they. You are so smart to learn this big sight word. Now, last step, can you put your screen on top of the word they? And if I'm going too fast, just pause your video till you can join me. And let's trace it with the skin part of our finger. This time, I want you to whisper it again. Let's go. T-H-E-Y, they. T-H-E-Y, they. Look at that word when you read it. Don't look away. T-H-E-Y, they. Now, can you think of a good sentence using the word they? Let me go first. They are two sisters. Can you think of a word using of a sentence, blah, 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 of a sentence with the word they? Nice work. Now, if you're having trouble with any of the other words that I showed you and you weren't being able to get them very quickly, like a snap, use your screen and your red crayon and practice. That is a researched method to help those words get down in your brain so that you will never forget them. And anytime you see them when you're reading, your brain will be able to read them. Hey guys, keep watching out for sight words. They're in everything that you read.